Hello, how you guys doing? Good evening. Good evening, wherever you're tuned in from. All right. Thank you very much. Let me know in the comment section below if you can hear me. Can you hear me, please? All right. Can you hear me? All right. Please let me know who is logged in. Hello, Mojala. How you doing? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. How was your day? Let me know in the comment section below. How did your day go? All right, that's amazing. All right, so today is day 5. Today is day 5 of our 7-day intensive boot camp. And it's been so amazing. We've been learning a lot of amazing, interesting secrets. Anointed, you're welcome. Good to have you. All right, we've been learning a lot of amazing, interesting, stuffs. And we'll continue. We are on day 5. And we're talking about secret 5 from the 7 ridiculously simple secrets of life by my very humble self, Dr. Oluwatosin. You're welcome again. All right, drum roll. Secret number 5, spend money wisely. Can you guys drop it in the comment section? Thank you very much. Spend money wisely. Just drop it in the comment section. Thank you. Spend money wisely. All right, that's good. So, spend money wisely. Hope we're using our ebook. We're there now. Hello, Favor, you're welcome. Hello, Ajamu, how you doing? Good evening. If you can hear me, give me the fire emoji, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me the fire emoji if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Thank you very much. Okay, so money is not the end. We said here that money is not the end, okay? Money is not the end. It is simply a means to an end. Money is not the end. Money is simply a means to an end. The end goal is for you to be able to fulfill your purpose. But for you to be able to fulfill purpose, you need money, right? You need funds to fulfill your purpose, whatever that is. You need money. Money is that's the fuel that drives your passion forward. Okay, so you need money, but having the money is not it's not the end in itself. It's a means that allows you to get to the end. And the end here is what? Is your purpose. All right. You see that we are building blocks on block. We talked about purpose yesterday, right? So it makes sense now, us bringing up the concept, the topic of money, for you to be able to fulfill the purpose that we spoke about yesterday. Are we good? Say I am good in the section below, in the comments below. Type I am good. All right, thank you very much. So money is only a tool that is meant to make your dreams come true. Okay? You're not fulfilling purpose by merely stashing up money somewhere in a vault or in a bank account or in an offshore account, or you're wasting it frivolously, just lavishing it on the latest car model, or this one is more in context, buying the latest iPhone models, all right, or just going on vacation to the Miami, or just having yacht party on the Mediterranean Sea, or whatever tickles your fancy, right? Fulfilling purpose does not come with you just having money and being able to spend it or show off that, oh, I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl. No, that's not the point of people having money. That's not the concept of wealth. That's not what wealth is meant for, right? Wealth is meant for you to be able to drive your purpose, for you to be able to fulfill that which you've been created to fulfill on earth, which is purpose. So the money is to make that purpose come to pass. All right? It's not for you to pick your purpose or what you want to do in life because of money. Do you get that? This is the concept. Like, we've reversed the entire thing in the way Nigerian education and career system goes. We've reversed it, all right? It's meant to be you seek for fund, you create a wealth system for yourself, you create ways of generating wealth for yourself, right, through different things, either having a 9 to 5 job, running a business, building up a structure that brings in money, or investing in different portfolios and platforms that bring in money to you. All of that is meant for you to be able to do one core thing, which is to fulfill your purpose. So your purpose could be, oh, God has sent you to underserved community to help with kids with their education, or you've been sent to the political space in Nigeria, or you've been sent with the Pan-African message to other African countries to unite Africa on the platform of an economist, all right, coming as an economist, working in the African Union or with the United Nations as an AU representative of the continent to the UN. That might be your purpose, but you can't just get there without funds. All right, you need funds. You need funds for your plane ticket. You need funds to be able to attend coaching classes. You need funds to be able to attend, to be able to even apply for applications that will get you into that room in the first place. You need funds to even go to school to have that economics degree in the first place. So you see why fund is important. So when you have these funds, you cannot waste them. You have to learn to spend money wisely. For students, all right, there are different, because most students are not earning, all right. And if you are the type that you can merge school with business, good for you, all right. That means you have income coming in and you're already learning financial intelligence, all right, even as a student, which I believe should be something that should be learned as early as primary school. Primary school, or at most by junior school, you should have been taught the concept of money. So you see what we're saying about, I'm really speaking to education, not just education, people in education sphere now, to everybody. Everyone that can do something about the education system in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, it needs revamp. It needs a total, there's a name my friend uses, I can't remember now. I think it's upheaval. Yes, that is when you flip something over. You flip the whole table over, like this thing, scrap it. Let's start from the ground up. All this concept of education curriculum that does not serve anything is not helping the average graduate. When they come out, everything they've crammed from part 1 to part 4, from year 1 to year 5, 100 level to 500 level, is not, yes, it can be useful, but it's so, the fraction is just like 10% compared to what exactly that person is going to use in the actual workplace. That's why you see some other people after school, they still have to go to one technical school to learn something. And I'm like, all of this should have been part of the education. When you come out and say, I am a graduate, I graduated from so engineering. mechanical engineering. You shouldn't take your car to the mechanic, the roadside mechanic, Adamu or the Emeka. It doesn't make sense. What's the concept of you having BSc in mechanical engineering and you cannot even fix your own brake pad? That's the situation of the Nigerian education system. It needs help. Or it needs help beyond just these contents are given. It also needs help to incorporate financial literacy as early as possible. I say it shouldn't only be for accounting students or people that are doing banking and finance. No, everybody needs money. Everyone have the three basic needs of life. Everyone eats. Everyone needs clothes to cover their body, and everyone needs housing. They need the roof over their head, clothes on their back, and food in their belly. And all these three things, you can't have them without funds. You can't have them without money. You need money for these things. So it is not a concept of people that are going for financial courses or accounting and whatnot. No, it's a concept, it's an human concept, just as the concept of learning how to cook and making your breakfast in the morning before stepping out is an human concept. It's not a female woman thing. No, it's a concept of, do you eat? Then you should learn how to cook. Do you wear clothes? Do you anything that money can buy? Do you need those things? Then you should learn how money works. You should learn the concept of how money works, and you should apply yourself to that wisdom to help build wealth even at this level. All right. If you are with me, say I am with you. Say I am with you. Please double tap on your screen. This is a good time to double tap on the screen now. I'm waiting. Double tap on the screen. We have a lot of people logged in right now, but we are not. Double tap, please. Please double tap, 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 tap. Double tap, tap. Thank you very much. I'm still waiting. Double tap on the screen. Please give me the love emoji. Thank you, Mojala. Give me the love emoji if you're still with me. All right, so that's a concept. And I'm also going to talk about the other concept, which is don't glorify poverty. In as much as we are saying be prudent in your spending, don't waste money. At the same time, please don't ever in capital letter glorify poverty. Poverty is never an achievement, okay? Don't brag about it. Don't say, I'm able to. I remember one tweet that was trending one time that a man said maybe he gave his wife 2,000 to cook food and stuff. Some people say, oh, the person is very prudent. Another people say it's suffer. Now suffer they suffer. You be like, that amount is ridiculous. You're just making the poor woman to suffer. So there's this, we have to strike a balance. You have to strike a balance in the middle. In as much as we are encouraging everyone to learn financial literacy, at the same time, learn to use the money well. Learn to use the money to take good care of yourself. Learn to use the money to eat well. Learn to use the money to invest, all right, in education, all right. Go for training, go for seminar, buy coaching plan, all right. They are called investment fee for a reason, meaning they are not things that you use for entertainment. All right. And if you compare the amount that you spend on entertainment compared to buying a book to read or having a book club subscription or paying for a coaching class for a particular season of your life to find clarity in certain area of your life, like purpose, like career, like leadership, even in relationship, we have coaching just for anything you want in life, anything you need direction in life. We have experts in them. For Quest Coaching Company, we do a lot of things, but our niche mainly is in purpose discovery, in personal development, in career development. We help you chart the direction of the career you want to go in. Whatever the course you've bashed from school, we set your foot on the right path. All right, God helping us. And then we also do leadership training. So all of this are excellent ways where you can invest your money to become for personal development, all right, to improve yourself, to become a better person, to become the best version of yourself. All right, people don't just get on the stage and then you are seeing this person, oh, this person is the richest man in Africa now, oh, this guy is on Forbes list, oh, this guy is an Harvard guy and stuff. It was training that got them there. Trust me. There were hours and hours, of working on the CV, volunteering, doing this, going for courses, training. I remember one time I went through my CV, I went through my certificates, and I saw I had close to like, I think I had 15 certificates. 15, no jokes. One of them is my medical degree. I have one from British College of Design, United Kingdom. Another one is on the way from Harvard. Different ones in between, like, and there's some other small ones and major ones. And I just kept, and I was asking myself, when did I even, like, time went by so fast. I was trying to picture, all of this, I think I bashed them within a space of, aside my medical degree, between when I finished medical school and now, we're looking at 2019, and now is 6 years, right? I'd had close to 15 certificates, all right, in different niches that I can present and say, okay, this is it, and I'll gain access into that boardroom. Why? Because I'm not just qualified by, what's it called, by, I can do it. I've got certificates, I've got qualifications to back these claims up. All right, so it matters. As you're learning, as you're saving the money, you're also spending them wisely. So you're striking a balance. You're not just saying, they've said we should save our money and all, and then the money is just there. It's not helping you. All right, please give me a thumbs up if you're still with me. Thank you, Janet. Thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you, favorite. Thank you. I love your name, by the way. It's a unique name. All right. So you have to strike a balance between saving your money and investing the money in the right things. Thank you, Anointed. Okay. So take financial education seriously. For people that are coming from the RCM platform, that's the Christ Redeemers Ministry, we just add on the platform of TBIS Africa, I'm the brand strategy facilitator, and I'm sure you guys will understand this concept of financial intelligence because some of you took the course with Mr. Emmanuel Ikediachi. Is one of the Nigerians very good financial intelligence coach. All right, so take financial education seriously. And when I saw the nuggets that was coming from the class, I was really impressed. If I wasn't a facilitator myself, I would have gone to that class to sit down and take notes. It's because financial intelligence is a thing, especially for an average Nigerian. Hello, Ibrahim, you're welcome. Thank you, Favor. So create systems around your life that allows you to make wealth. If it is business, that's excellent. If it's you're not that good in business, but you're very good in academic, please, your own goal can be, I want to come out with first class, such that even in penultimate year, 1 year to final year, your lecturers are already marking you that this guy, you will work with me as graduate assistant. If you are looking at lecturing, or you're already applying for international opportunities, thank you, Ayomide, and they are asking for your transcript, they are seeing what you've done from part 1, part 2, part 3. It's impressive. That's a way to create a system of wealth for yourself. So when we say create wealth, it's not only limited to, business, investing, come and start one. It can be, one way is to take your education very seriously and be so excellent, have academic excellence, so much that you cannot be ignored. So much more that it opens opportunity. White guys over there, they pay more attention to academic transcripts than us here. Yes, it's a thing. So for people that are looking at, the jackpot option, relocating abroad, traveling out, of the continent to see greener pasture and whatnot, this is also a good point. From this point, I have to work on my CV. I have to do it. For people who felt that, they are far too gone into the career, I encourage you as much as possible, even if it's not the career that you feel, this is not the course that you really want to, you're already there and you're like 1 year or 2 years to finish. I encourage you, give it your best. Give it your best. If possible, come out with first class in that degree. It also prove a point to people and everybody around you. If you decide to drop that certificate and go and carry your camera, that it's photography for me. It's always been photography for me. People will take you serious. Why? Because they'll say, this guy finished with first class in chemistry. He knows what he's doing. He's not dull. He's not lazy. He chose this path. Thank you, Ayomide Togwa. Thank you very much. He chose this path because this is where his passion is, not because he's trying to run away from work. Because we can see, even if it's not first class, this guy came out with 2-1. That it's a solid 2-1. He did well. He put in his effort. Although he knew too late and he cannot just jump out. He has to finish, but he still finished very, very well. It says something about character. It says something about character that when this guy is ready to go into what he really wants to do, he's still going to apply that same responsibleness. Let me put it that way, that he applied to this course that he didn't like. He's going to apply it to the one he likes. So how you treat anywhere you are, whether it's in what you like or it's not what you like, it also reflects your states of your nature as a person. So it's not until you wait for that your supposed purpose or passion, until you get into it before you start inculcating basic disciplines as a human being. All right. So I said I would talk about a very beautiful way to work on your budget. So we're talking about spending money wisely. So this is what I do. And I feel it's a lot of people actually know it, but I'm also going to repeat it now. How there's a way you break your expenses, or you break the income coming in, either your allowance as a student, or if you're a career professional, the salary coming in. There are sections you break them into that allows you to be prudent with the money that comes in per time. So this is it. Call it the 50, 20, 10, 10, 10 rule. All right? 50, 20, 10, 10, 10. I'll take it again. 50, 20, 10, 10, 10. If you get it, please drop it in the comment section. 50 slash 20 slash 10 slash 10 slash 10. 10 in 3 places. Please drop that. Let me see it in the comment section. Thank you very much. I love the energy this night. It's amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So 50, 20, 10, 10, 10. 50% of the income or your allowance coming from home should be saved for your daily expenses. Expenses like your transport fare, your feeding, you want to buy food stuff, the regular expenses, your pen got finished during lecture, you went to get another one, all right? You want to fill your gas, you want to buy fuel for your car, all right? Your water bill, or you have to pay for water in your compound. Daily expenses, everything should be covered within 50% of the allowance coming in. All right, so let's assume it's 50,000 that is coming in. Half of it is going to be 25%, right? Half of it is 25%. Good. So, no, let's not use that. Okay, thank you, Janet. All right. So half is going to, the 50% is going for your daily expenses. Now, the next 20, you're going to set it aside, the next 20% of that money. Thank you. You're going to set it aside for investment. I'll repeat it again. You will set it aside for investment. You're not too young. It is not too early for you to save, to invest, even as a student. This, the 20% of the allowance coming in for some people might not be more than 4K. Some it can even be 2K, 2.5, depending on how buoyant, the guardian or the parent sponsoring the education is, and how much money they can send to you part time. All right, this 20% can be as low as maybe 1.5, yes, and it can be as high as 20,000, 50,000 for some people, depending on where the money is coming in from and how much the total money is. So just Use this template for any money that is coming in, any money that is coming in as your allowance. This always works. So 50, you divide it into half. Half is going to be for your daily expenses. 20% is going to be for investment. That okay, I'm going to save this. I'm going to keep this. Either you invest it. We'll talk about investment later. Now, the next 10% is going to be for savings. Savings are, you want to buy something. There's a textbook. They've said it since the beginning of the semester. Now it's 2 months in. You know you need that book. If you don't buy it, they won't sign your logbook and stuff. All of that will come under saving. Or, oh, your friend's birthday party, the person has been an awesome person. You really want to like buy a gift for this person this year to celebrate him or her. He or she has been with you in very tough time. You want to do this, or your colleague at work, savings, or you want to buy that new shoe that you saw on Temu. All right, or there's this new human hair that you've been saving up for, that you really want to buy it because it's going to look good on your, what's it called, your official headshot. You want to like revamp, you want to start going to certain professional exams and program, and you want to look the part. All right, so you're saving up for that shoe, or you're saving up for a bag. All of that comes under savings. All right, they are things that you want to buy. They are not urgent like your daily expenses. They can wait. They are important, but they are not urgent. They can wait. Those are the things that you use your savings for, and it is only 10%. For some people, now this is where it gets tricky. Some people swipe this 20 and 10. Some people push 10 to just investment, and because of the situation of their life, they feel like 10% will not be enough to cover all these things that savings should be for. They move 20% to their savings, all right, and then they push 10% to investment with the excuse that maybe next year they would increase the investment to 20, but for now it's just 10% they can afford, that they are still students. Or for some people, they scrap off that investment. All right, that's their own, that's how they choose, to spend their own money. But I am not recommending that. I'm not recommending. I feel even if you can't save the entire 10%, just put something away. Because you don't just, like I said, you don't just finish school and one, cloak will just fall on you and you become a new person. No, it's the same habit you've been carrying from junior school through senior school, through uni, that you did not work on, or that you worked on, that you will carry into NYC and into your early career years, into marriage itself if you're not careful. And so personal development is a serious thing. It's serious business, and you should take it seriously, all right? All right? Every human being should strive to develop themselves. Okay, please give me a thumbs up if you're still with me. Thank you very much. All right, so the next 10% is for emergencies. Things that you didn't foresee, things you didn't pay attention to. Your phone just suddenly fell on the way on the step and the screen got broken. Emergencies, if you are a nursing mother or you're a mother of two, one of the kids fell sick, or your car broke down, things like that. Or all of a sudden something happened and then the storex in your compound got spoiled and stuff. You need money to repair, everybody's contributing in the compound and whatnot. Emergencies. Or you need money for drugs and stuff. Emergencies. Not other people's emergency. Now get this, when I say emergency, I'm talking about you. This dissection is for you. The last 10% of the money is for charity. Another charity is family, friends, and every other thing in between. There's somebody is doing party in your house, they want to contribute money for the person. Somebody is doing birthday in your class, you want to do this. Oh, something is going on in, all of that. I feel all of that comes under savings. That one still comes under saving. If that person is really important to you, save up the money to buy the cake, or to buy that wristwatch for her, or to buy that journal or textbook. It comes under your saving. You've planned ahead for it. And so this is also where discipline comes in. All right. You have to say, oh, this thing, I didn't plan for this event. I didn't plan for this party. I am not going. Oh, this one I didn't know you guys would pay for this gala and stuff. I can't afford it. I can just send her, or send a little money to her to appreciate her. Or I can come that day, but I'm going to wear my own clothes. The other clothes that I wear in my wardrobe, I'm not going to do ashobi. See, in some situations, you have to learn to be able to stand on your own truths and not be ashamed about it. That's one thing an average young person needs to learn, especially when it comes to money. Don't be pushed by any, oh, there's a party going on, everybody's wearing the latest, you two have to wear. You're going to waste your money. At the end of the day, you won't even be, the party hosts will not even remember if you came for their party. So if you've made an unwise decision to go and borrow, it is you that so pan pay, oh pay, this pay, you are the one they will be dragging, which is very unwise. Don't borrow. Don't borrow. You cannot afford this. Oh, it's not possible. I'm sorry. Maybe next year when the same party is going on, I would come for your Owambe. I see, especially with Owambe, a lot of people make this mistake and error. With even family function. There was one conversation I was having with my mom one time. I was like, if you would just say, look, as if somebody is rebel. I'm not rebel. If I say no, it's no. I'm not coming to that party. Because let's analyze it. This person is a very distant cousin. I don't think I had seen this person more than once or twice since both of us have been born. I can't remember her name. I don't know her name. She's just somebody we see on Facebook. Hello, hi. We're from the same family. God bless you. God bless you, everybody. You're in Canada. This person is in Australia. This one in Nigeria. Everybody, all over the world. We just know that we're family members. So this person is doing party now. You want to go and get 150,000 naira. That money, I prefer. Yeah, people do it. You just go and waste the money for something that does not really align to your core value, something that does not, it doesn't have to do with your purpose. You're not using it to batch a degree, an online degree, or to buy an oven as a caterer, or to reinvest back into your business, or to buy stock and bond in Dangote or MTN that will yield dividends at the end of the month or the end of the year for you. You take the profit, you pour the money back, the bulk money, you send it back into the stock. You take the profits for yourself as part in the bag that you've done well that year. You now use that old money, 150,000, and you spend it on one cousin's wedding. That cousin that did not send you, friend that did not send you, classmate that does not even know your name. Come on, be wise, please. All right, so that's that on that. So please, and then the last 10% is for tithe. That's for Christians. All right, that's 10% is for tithe. We won't stretch that. All right, if you're open to that, 10% for tithe. So 50 is for your daily expenses, 20 is for investment, 10 is for savings, 10 is for emergency, and the other 10% are for Christians or people in religious organizations that feel, okay, they want to do this for spiritual activities for God. That's the 10. So that's a template, a very good template you can follow. All right, so let's talk about the things you can invest in. I've talked about investing in education. And education goes beyond the four walls of classroom that, oh, you're seated in class. Education can be formal, that style, and it can be informal. All right. You can invest in coaches. You can invest in training. You can invest in seminars. You can go on a vacation, like a weekend getaway or a retreat. All right. Maybe a group of 10 people, everyone, your architect or everybody is creative. We have photographers, we have videographers. Everybody just comes together that weekend and you network, all right? You share contacts. you talk about the struggles, you talked about how you guys can collaborate in the industry, and at the end of the whole thing, you guys shoot a movie and everyone just posts it on a social media as content, to also generate funds. So this is one beautiful way of spending your money in a very wise way. All right. And another way is you invest it. Now, all these ones I've talked about is investing in yourself as a person. Now, let's talk about how you can invest money so that you get money back. One is school, like your 9 to 5. Going to school, get a good job that pays you. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. The money, the income that you are getting from your 9 to 5 or from your business, this template that I've talked about, use this template, get 20% out of that money and invest it in stock market. Invest it in real estate. Are you guys taking note? Please say I'm taking notes. This is where it gets more interesting now. Say I am taking notes. Yes, this part is very, very important. If you've been sleeping, this time is the time to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Don't sleep. I want to see your comment in the session. Let me see. Say I am taking notes. I want to see it in the comment section. Thank you very much. Good. So number one, that 20% of the entire income that is coming in or your entire allowance, invest in real estate. Invest in bonds. All right? Invest in stock. Get companies like MTN sells shares. Yes, Ibrahim, that's good. It's fine. Favor, that's good. Invest in shares. Go online. Go and browse what companies in Nigeria are doing well this year or will do well. It is projected by the different financial magazines. They do projections. Oh, Dangote will do well by the second quarter of 2026. They would have given you a list of 10 very good and solid companies in Nigeria. Golden Penny, Honeywell, Dangote Salt, MTN, something Flour. I think Dangote Flour also. Dangote, there was a time the company was really, people were buying a lot of stocks and shares in those companies. People were saying, oh, how much is it? The beautiful thing about these things is they are called compound interest. It's not one day. It's not, for some, it's not even 1 year that you really see that. You might just leave it there. You can forget it. 3 years, you just go back to their account and you are seeing 1.7 million. You're like, oh my God. I just put 75,000 naira 3 years ago. I didn't even remember. And for some people, it could just be 2.5. You just put it there and you left it there. And then you open back the account and you're seeing something like 15,700 and you're like, oh, by that time, that 15,000 will come in handy. Maybe you need to get something very important or there's an opportunity for a scholarship that just opened in Canada and you need that money. So I tell people, in also building wealth, you need patience. It will test the character of resilience and patience in you. That's why when you see people that are doing this get rich quick scheme. Jump on this thing. You tap on something. You tap that. I'll just smile. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not the path to wealth. That's not the path to wealth. You can get quick money. Sharp. But the way it came sharp is going to go sharp. It's the law of nature. If you are building anything worthwhile, it takes time and it takes process. All right? And if you really want that money, like, oh, you want it now and you want it big, that means you should be able to take big risk too. All right? That means your investment is going to be very big. It's going to be high. The money you're going to put in at once is going to be high and it's going to come with high risk. Mujala, that's good, you're laughing. It's true. I remember then when I was in clinic, there was this particular, it was such a ridiculous behavior. She's a medical worker And she was having conversation with a patient that came for treatment to do tap tap. I don't know. I felt like if she was a child, I would really flog her. Like, what is this? This is supposed to be an hospital environment with people that are learned and very responsible in their conduct. But this is you having conversation with a patient that came to treat himself and the wife. The lady she just stopped them at the door, and for like the next 30 minutes, we were done with clinic. We were even going when we saw that you are still here. We thought we had discharged you. You're going. What are you doing there? You're like, I just saw the lady having conversation with her. You open this, you tap tap. I'm like, oh my God, I have to respect you because you're a colleague. But I really wanted to scold her on the spot. The things people do just to, for this quick money, go as far as, not disrespect, do things that are very, enter people's DM and tap, just send something rabbit, something different. There are funny names that they give. I don't know how they come with those ridiculous names. People that are still doing it, I don't know how much money maybe you guys are billionaires. I don't know how much money you guys make. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of a structure. You put in the money, it's a real estate. It takes a while, equity and all, everything. And after like a year or so, you have 20% of your money back in bulk. You don't have to text anybody. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to, okay, tap. Nothing. None of that ridiculous nonsense. I'm sorry to say, but really, that's what it seems to me. You don't need all of that. Why? Because when you bring value, you just place your offer there. If whoever is interested will stay on it. All right, people might not really understand it here, but when they are ready, the offer is there. The offer has value. They can always come to it, and then they are getting what for the investment they are putting in. It makes sense. That's this kind of structure people are encouraging people in. But when you see people just saying, you just tap, what is tap? What is... And you see 2 hours, 3 hours, people are just tapping on their phone. I said, this is addiction. In a sort of way, it is addiction. You've been staring at that phone, you've been tapping on the screen. Aren't your thumbs hurting? All this energy for something, use it for something smarter. Use it to create content and post it. And then build your YouTube page so much, or your TikTok, monetize it. Isn't that honorable than this tap? And at the end of the day, when I asked the lady after 2 months, I think it was just 17,000, a messy 17 from tapping hours every day. Please, there are honorable ways to make money. Focus on that. Invest in shares. Invest in real estate. Invest in bonds. Invest in stock. Now, later at a point, it makes sense to me why our parents watches the news at 9 p.m. They were just securing their investment. Because I remember before the main news, then NTA, news at, is it 9 or 10? Siristoba used to be the presenter then, I remember. It would say, good evening, Nigeria. My name is Siristoba, and this is the NTA news. So they would show, different companies that are doing well. They would show it Honeywell, this, so. They would different. I don't think Honeywell had come into the scene then. I can't remember the names of some banks too. First Bank and so bank is doing well this year. And then the banks or the companies that are ranked low, I think top 5 and the lowest 5, they're also going to show them. So people will know that, hey, this investment, they made loss this week. And so people will take their portfolio away from that. If they observe that these people have been making loss for the past 6 months, they will take it to another company that is doing well. So it made sense to me because at a point I started studying companies. In fact, 2 years, was it 2 years? No, NYC, the year I finished service. I was such a financial analyst. You would think I'm going to business school or finance. I don't know. I was reading every stuff online on finances, on investment. In fact, I had so much information. I did a podcast on it. I did a podcast on it, and I talked about the three triangles of investment. I talked about time, I talked about the money itself, all right, and then I talked about, I can't remember the third thing, but the three triangle, they must be balanced for you to have a profitable investment. So, but for time, this is not, is just going to be too long for us to talk about it here. You see, the more reason why you have to come on Quest Coaching Company, all right, and we'll talk in length about all of these things, all right. There's a lot. Learning never ends. Learning never ends. We have a lot to share, all right. People have a lot to share with others, and once you get the opportunity, please always maximize it. Okay, we said a lot. I think this is where we're going to wrap up today. Let me see if I can take questions, but we'll have to be very, very fast if we're taking questions on, because it's different from the Google Meet structure. So we have to. All right. So who is dropping questions for me? Please double tap on the screen if you are yet. Some people have not double tapped too. I'm looking at this back end and it's not reflecting the numbers of people I'm talking to. Please double tap on the screen if you are yet to. Thank you very much. I would really appreciate that. Yes, and drop your name. We're taking attendance now. Thank you very much. Double tap on the screen and subscribe if you're yet to become a subscriber. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I see you, the person who just liked. You're amazing. Thank you. Please double tap. I'm waiting, guys. Thank you. Okay, Ibrahim asked, any recommendations on how to buy shares? Yes, it's a lot, so I can't give a one-size-fits-all answer. It's best for you to do your findings online. Google is your friend, AI is your friend. You can just go to Gemini AI or ChatGPT and ask him to bring up all the companies in Nigeria where you can buy that are making profits this quarter, that you can buy shares in, or that are projected to make profit in the next 1 year. You can even go as far as into 2026, all right, and just ask ChatGPT or Google. Just Google it. Everything will come up. Even the latest economic trends, all right, those that are as at today, they will even put the time at 5:04 p.m. Today, Saturday, 15th of November. They will show you. So we have metrics like that in the economic ecosystems, that they are always updating companies that are making money in the stock market. So yes, you can go online and search stuff like that. All right. So yes, I'm also still learning on shares, but I'm more of the expert in real estate than in shares. So I will have more information if you were asking on real estate. Yeah, but for shares, yes, I advise you go online. And then there are certain amazing people on Instagram. There's a particular lady, I can't remember her handle now, but I think you can also search on the AI feature. On, I think some app have the AI feature. They bring up everybody that talks about a particular topic. Yes. So type content on shares, on investing in shares in Nigeria. It will bring up all the content creators on it, and then you can follow them for information. All right, who is next? Let me have the next question. Please, anyone who hasn't liked the video, please should do that now and subscribe. Some people are not subscribers yet. It's a requirement for you to get your certificates. Subscribe. So, okay. Ibrahim, are we good? Give me a thumbs up. All right, let me have the next question, please. Let's have the next question. Quick. And let's drop our name. Let's drop our name as... Okay, you're welcome. Please, who else has a question? Please, let's be fast with the question. We have to do this very fast and run up now. All right, thank you. All right. Taiwo Ibrahim Anointed, Ayomide Janet, Favor, Mercy, Favor. Alright, Mojola. Alright, does anyone have a question? Ajamu, I hope I pronounced that right, pardon me. Alright, Togunwa, if anyone have a question, this is the time for it. I'll take just one last question and we'll wrap up for today. Wow, it's been an amazing ride, right? Give me the fire emoji if you guys have been having so much fun. And also people are not happy with the tap example. I flogged you, Abby. I'm sorry. But we have to tell ourselves the truth. Thank you, favorite. Thank you, Mojola. Give me the fire emoji if you've been. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, let's use this time to write the attendance. We will be signing out in 2 minutes. Okay, you're just asking questions. Let me be fair. I don't really know how real estate business works. Okay, favor, send me a DM. I'll tell you how real estate business works. So it works with time, all right? Because housing appreciates, land and housing appreciates. So as time goes on, land and on houses, like built houses or empty lands, the money increases. The worth of that land increases. All right. So let's assume you got the plot of land for 350. By next year, you won't be selling it for 350. Gotten as high as 450, 500 for that same plot of land. So that's the beauty about real estate. But you won't have that money immediately. It takes time. So those were the 3 triangles of investment I spoke about. I'm going to look for that podcast link, and I really hope I still have it. I'm going to look for it. I really, really hope I still have it. So one leg of it is, it's a tripod, all right, or the 3 legs of investment. One is time, all right. One is the amount that you're investing, all right. So you can't have the 3. For a profitable business, investment, you cannot have the 3. If you have the 3, it's either a scam because it's too good to be true. It's usually a scam. When you have, the time is short, you need small money, and yes, the reward, ROI, is the 3rd one, I remember. So it's time, the return on investment, the money you get back, the reward, and the amount. So you cannot have the 3. You cannot have the 3. If you benefit in time, that means you can quickly get your money back. The amount you are going to invest will be very high, and the reward might be low. Or if the amount is low, then that means you have to wait a long time for you to get a high reward, or the reward might be low. So I encourage people, if you have 1, that's not such a good investment. But if you check 2, that's a very, very good investment. If it checks the 3, beware. It's most likely a scam. It's too good to be true. So, but I'll still look for that link and send it. So I think that will be all for tonight. Guys, thank you very much. It's been amazing. We'll continue tomorrow. That's on day 6. All right. We log out today. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. All right.